As far as pro models go, Halldor Helgeson's signature snowboard is one of the most notorious freestyle specific decks on the market. His style and creativity has raised the bar for snowboarding, and he's done it all with this snowboard strapped to his feet. The Lobster Halldor Pro is designed for going full send, off the jump line, around the resort and out in the backcountry. Being a true twin shape, the outline, flex and stance is completely symmetrical on each end. That means whichever way you ride it, the board will feel perfectly balanced on the ground and in the air. Speaking of which, this thing is definitely designed for going skywards. It's built with a fully positive tip to tail camber, and it is the most aggressive bend of all Lobster's profiles. This means it is stacked with pop through its entire running length. Where this kind of profile can often feel a little unforgiving is around the contact points, but the Halldor Pro makes use of a triple base profile, meaning that the nose and tail get split into 3 sections, which you can see here. Starting outside the inserts, there is a large center base, and then on either side you can see where the board starts to bevel upwards and creates this 3-step profile. Now this means that none of the benefits of a full camber profile are lost, but you also have the added bonus of the contact points being uplifted, and therefore the snowboard is way more forgiving and less prone to hookups or edge catches. As you'd imagine, this opens the door for really pushing your freestyle riding and allowing you a bigger margin for error when things don't quite go to plan. You'll also feel the benefits of this profile when you're riding across the rest of the resort. Turning in all conditions is made super smooth and intuitive, and the side kicks here at the widest parts of the nose and tail increase the side base uplift even more, so the board is able to keep on trucking through chundery, choppy terrain without getting bounced around. If you're taking it through a couple of stashes of powder in between the pistes, the nose of the board behaves a little bit like the hull of a ship and helps to push and deflect snow out from underneath and launches you up to the surface. As far as true twin freestyle snowboards go, this thing floats way better than you'd ever expect it to. When you take a look at what's hiding under the hood, the Halldor Pro is clearly a snowboard designed for taking on the bigger features in the park. The lightweight wood core is bolstered up by some more torsionally responsive TRIAX fiberglass layers, and this makes the board super reactive and stable at higher speeds, so the faster you go or the more you push yourself, the more you'll get from this board. Tucked underneath the inserts are a series of carbon stringers running between the heel and toe edge. Now these won't affect any of the board's longitudinal flex in the nose or tail, so it keeps the ends a little bit more playful, but it does add some extra firepower underneath your feet and gives you a lot more control and precision when you're gunning it along the edge. Speaking of which, there shouldn't be any issues getting this thing up to speed. It's fitted with a high-spec sintered base, which is the toughest and fastest type of base, which also absorbs the most amount of wax. This means it's going to continue to charge long after its last service. Finally, the flex sidewalls are injected with urethane. Now, these add a rugged layer of durability along the edges, making them virtually unbreakable when you do come into contact with features around the mountain. Halldor's brother Ike also has a signature model with Lobster snowboards this season, which is primed for jibbing, flatland and street style riding, and it's also won another Whitelines 100 award. But this thing is a different beast altogether. It shouldn't come as any surprise at just how good Halldor's board is for stepping up your freestyle game on bigger features. But what surprised our test team was just how well it performed everywhere else on the mountain. This isn't just one of the best park boards we've ridden all season, it's one of our favourite boards to ride everywhere else in the resort too. A proper all-mountain freestyle snowboard. Thanks for watching this review of the Lobster Halldor Pro snowboard. If you have any questions, then please do stick them down below in the comments and I will make sure to get back to you. In the meantime, please do subscribe to our channel for a whole bunch more snowboard reviews for the upcoming season, and we will see you in the next video.